Just about set for nighttime baseball from the gateway to the west, St. Louis, Missouri, and Busch Stadium. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Miami Marlins and the St. Louis Cardinals. Stay tuned for Cardinals baseball next. Michael Wacha is on the mound for the Cardinals. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Michael Wacha, if he brings the straight changeup, that's his best pitch. Drafted in the first round out of Texas A&M University. Good fastball, not a great fastball. 92 to 95, more of a straight fastball. The curveball is good, but he's known for the straight changeup. If he brings that good changeup, he can shut anybody down.
So striding in, Starlin Castro. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And Castro's got himself a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Digging in, Miguel Rojas. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Castro gets his lead at first, nobody out. Very high, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off. Popped him up. Goldschmidt near the first base bag. 1 away.
Batting third.
With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Now to the plate, Brian Anderson. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Behind 0-2 now. hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
All even at 2 and 2. Here it is. Now a little pop up here right in front of the plate. Wieters waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone.
Walker.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line softly to the right side. Foul. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
No.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martinez is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Caleb Smith will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Digging in, Jose Martinez. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average. Without a doubt, the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Batting second, the second baseman,
Colton Wong will stand in. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. In there, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
the first baseman.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Balls hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Paul Goldschmidt started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Martinez at second. Wong at first with no outs. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. And Walker will put this one away for out number 1. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first two guys in the batting order.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Pause, now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Carpenter, 33 years old. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-1 is taken for strike two. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Jairo Munoz. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
That's painful for a pitcher. He almost worked himself out of a jam by getting 2 straight outs, but he made a mistake right there and paid the price. 3-run home runs like that can be so deflating.
Batting 6.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. The 1-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Cards strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now a 3-0 lead for St. Louis. Settling in now, Jorge Alfaro. His career line against Waka. He's a .333 hitter.
Alfaro.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1. Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bader giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
Up next from Miami, Gabby Guerrero, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Martinez, and he makes the catch for the second out. In is Curtis Granderson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Miami down in order. They trail it here 3-0. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. Smith has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
The 1-2. Ripped down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Curtis Granderson. He stood the test of time. Former center fielder, can play both corners as well. Known for picking him up and putting him down. This guy can go get him in the gaps.
Stepping in, Adolis Garcia. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Yeah. 2 balls and a strike. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
In now, Michael Wacha. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Down and away, ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Striding in, Austin Dean. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Called strike, 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
And he fouls this one off. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. He stays alive, still 2-2.
No.
Full count now, 3-2.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting up.
So here now is the pitcher, Caleb Smith. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 13.
Here's Starlin Castro.
Starlin Castro.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Still down 3-0.
We're just about set to go here as the Cardinals come to bat in the third inning. St. Louis fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. They come into this game near the top of the league in both batting average and on-base percentage. And talking to a few of the players earlier, they emphasized the importance of having quality at-bats every time one of them goes to the plate. One player told me, "We have a lot of professional hitters on this team, and we hold each other up to a certain standard." Guys, that level of accountability seems to make them a difficult bunch to deal with.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready for another chance? Jose Martinez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 to him now. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time, and it allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. From the stretch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Martinez stands at second with no outs. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
No, inside.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
The third baseman, number
Boy, there's a
13.
bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure
Carpenter.
that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Into the box, Matt Carpenter, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes.
No,
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get back in standing. The 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Granderson. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Digging in to try it again, Jairo Munoz. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1.
No.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out with the man at first. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Miguel Rojas, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down at 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2, and it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. There's one. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well. A double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Here's Neil Walker. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. On they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. The 1-2 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Popped him up. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Marlins down quietly. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping up now, Matt Wieters comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Dean has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Stepping into the box, Harrison Bader. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. One and 1.
Playing 11.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And it's 1-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 28.
So stepping in, Adolis Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two pitch is fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Stepping in now, Michael Waka, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Garcia, the runner at first with 2 gone. Popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. They lead it 4-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Jorge Alfaro. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. All right, so time now for the Cardinals' Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper minors. Striding into the box, Gabby Guerrero. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 1. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Into the box. Curtis Granderson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Granderson, often referred to as the Grandy man. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. Munoz is up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Miami down in order. They're down 4-0. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Jose Martinez, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Well, he's still out there to start the fifth inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And there's ball one.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
2-1.
Now the 2-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Guerrero coming on, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Second baseman.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Paul Goldschmidt, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they hold a 4-0 lead.
You don't wanna push me too far. Stay low, maybe you was messing with a star. I know, no, I can show you who.
Into the box now, Austin Dean. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First delivery to him on the way. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And sometimes when you're down like they are, you've got to find a way to spark your offense any way you can. Now they've got the leadoff man on base and the starter working from the stretch. We'll see if this ignites them a little bit.
JT Riddle will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for Miami. Number 10, JT Riddle.
Try to check it, and it's 0-1. We'll check in with an average still south of 230, 6 home runs and 15 RBIs.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
The 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Fouled away. Dean aboard here at first with nobody out. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
No.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. One 0 count. Here it is.
No.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Hey.
2 balls and a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now the 2-1 pitch is at the knees and inside, but called a strike.
2-2.
Runners on first with 1 down.
No.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits. So his command has been pretty solid so far.
Ready for another shot now. Miguel Rojas. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Ready now, Brian Anderson. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
In there, strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are loaded here. One man out. A ball and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box, Neil Walker, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
1 strike.
2 out, bases loaded. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker.
Lane 11, 1-1.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Garcia ranging back. 1 run is scored. Now a 3rd runner heading for the plate. And it's not in time. He's safe. As on the play, 3 runs come across to score.
Now batting.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score.
Now,
John Gant will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
John Gant.
In now, Jorge Alfaro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Gant, a native of Georgia. He was a 21st round pick back in 2011.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. St. Louis is out in front, 4-3. Robbie Moylan enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. So coming to the plate, Matt Carpenter. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. 0-2. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Jairo Munoz will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
1-0.
Fastball just inside. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Outside, 3-0 now.
No strike.
Matt Wieters waiting on deck. 3-0 pitch is taken. Strike 1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Now batting, catcher, Matt Wieters.
In now, Matt Wieters. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count. Munoz, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Guerrero, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th, and into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Cards leave 1, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Now at the plate, Gabby Guerrero, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Here's a high pop-up. Wong is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Curtis Granderson. Lifetime in this matchup. He's a .333 hitter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now
at the plate, Austin Dean, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and this one ran in and got him, and that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
John Birdie will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 55, John Birdie.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in St. Louis. Cards lead it 4-3. Austin Bryce gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 37, Austin Bryce.
Digging in and looking for more, Adolis Garcia. He singled his last time up.
The left fielder, number 28.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And that's too high, ball 2. Has over 40 innings on his line so far, with an ERA just under 2.5. That's allowing just over 2 runs per 9 innings of work. Three and one to the Cardinals left fielder.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Count is full. 3-2.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Yadier Molina will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 4, Yadier Molina.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. He comes in at 262 on the year. 5 homers and 17 RBIs. The 1-0 misses, ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Garcia on at first, nobody out. Hops this one up. Walker in foul ground, and no one will track it down. The 2-1. Ripped down the first base line. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Jose.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Jose Martinez. And they're runners at the corners now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
The 0-1 pitch. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Runners are at first and third with none out. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Colton Wong. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed here. And now the tag, and he's out on the botched squeeze attempt. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And he lays off for ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a ground ball to third. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging two-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Fouled off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Count remains at 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Cards strand a couple, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Granderson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 44, Luke Granderson.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Starlin Castro, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Starlin Castro.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So digging in now, Miguel Rojas. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Granderson, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was a 28th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Playing 2-2.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Starlin Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Miami, number 66, Starlin Garcia.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Carpenter, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Dean racing back, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. Career homer number 149, and it's now 5-3.
Everyone in the home dugout just seemed to breathe a little easier. They're up 2 and only need 3 outs in their bullpen to wrap up the W. It's always nice to work with a little extra wiggle room.
At the plate, Jairo Munoz. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and the win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he fouls this one off. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Into the box now, Matt Wieters. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and a strike to count to the switch hitting catcher Matt Wieters.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
Fastball called strike 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-2 to the Cardinals catcher.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Standing in now, Harrison Bader. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
2 0 to count.
2 out, nobody on. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. The 2-2. And another foul ball. Too high. Ball 3. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adolis Garcia, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Called strike at the letters. 0-1. In there at the knees. 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Here's the 0-2. Waved out and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Cards get a run courtesy of Matt Carpenter. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. It's now 5-3 St. Louis. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Andrew Miller takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th slot, number 21, Andrew Miller. Now playing lefty and batting 9.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Neil Walker. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
No balls and a strike to count. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Inside corner, called a strike. 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready once again, Jorge Alfaro. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, number 65.
Standing in, Gabby Guerrero. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Miller, a 6'7" left-hander. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count.
Curtis Granderson, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Curtis Granderson. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball for Miller as he jumps ahead, 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And Granderson swings and misses that time as he's down on strikes for out number 2.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Now at the plate, Austin Dean. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Ozuna. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. St. Louis jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Michael Wacha earns win number 7 on the season. Andrew Miller earns the save out of the bullpen, his 23rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.